Hey everybody, I'm SpectralStar, and welcome back to Let's Watch Death Battle. It is time for the next death battle in the season, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the last episode of Yoda versus King Mickey. I know I enjoyed it very thoroughly. By the way, I also do gaming stuff. If you want to check out my gaming videos, please check down below. Videos, playlists, all that stuff. Hit like, comment, please subscribe, please hit the bell notification just to make sure that you get to see all my content, just in case you want to see a pile of crap roll off the side of a hill, because that's basically what my content is. Anyways, let's go ahead and go. I really shouldn't downplay my stuff, but let's watch this.
Shadow the Hedgehog, powerhouse of chaos and rival to Sonic.
And Ryuko, the teen fighter in life fiber.
So I'm wanting Ryuko to win.
Try hard incarnate,
That's
when the chips are down, who
just because I like her character a lot. I mean, Shadow's cool, I guess.
And Boomstick.
But and I remember playing Sonic Adventure 2 so much. It was a very pivotal game in my life. I loved it. It was my first Dreamcast game.
Had a problem.
Lots of fun.
His granddaughter, Maria, was dying, succumbing to a
I'm more of a Shadow fan than I am a Sonic fan.
But old Jerry had a plan.
But in this fight, I'm picking
my
anime girl.
He figured its DNA
Definitely.
could cure Maria,
This
no
is how I
problem.
feel.
So he took the job, and by studying the infinite power of Chaos Emeralds with some alien assistance, he made the one and only Shadow the Hedgehog. Wait, did the government commission him, or was it Hot Topic?
Better question.
What the hell?
Since when were hedgehogs ultimate disease-curing life forms? I mean, Gerald's prototype was a lizard, which sort of makes sense as certain
The
reptiles
ultimate
have
life
regenerative
form.
Tissue, but then he went from this to a hedgehog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who cares if he's a lizard, hedgehog, squirrel, or whatever, Wiz? All that matters is he's super badass looking.
It's a little bit too
super
on the
badass
nose that they
sounding,
needed
and is super
Sonic to
powered
have
by
like
chaos.
a Vegeta
Literally.
rival
Shadow's
/
powers
whatever
are directly tied to those
edgy
of the miracle gems,
version.
Chaos Emeralds.
It was an
He
edgy
can tap into their
time.
power for incredible feats, similar to his blue-blue
The,
rival.
early
Likely
2000s.
for this very reason, he actually
Very
possesses
edgy
many
time.
of the same abilities as Sonic.
You know, the guy who's so fast he can almost outrun a black hole?
That's
Spin attacks,
that's
helmet
impressive,
attacks,
Sonic.
spin
Very
dashes,
impressive,
etc.
bro.
But unlike his blue buddy, Shadow's not afraid to get serious and bust out some lead.
Yeah.
Hey, Sonic, why use a spin attack when you've got a goddamn gun or a sword as big as you? Look at that thing!
He's used some of the same power-ups that Sonic's picked up, like heat barriers and magnetic lightning
Why
shield.
use a
But he also
gun
has some
and why
unique
use
gear
a
all of his
sword
own.
when you can
His
literally
air shoes
use
are way
the
cooler than
speed
Sonic's
force
sneakers. They
to
can
tear
boost
the
his speed to match
flesh
Sonic's
off
and
of
also
your
let him fly.
enemies?
Kind of. He's even got some gear attached that lets him attack at the
That's-
speed of light.
However,
I
all
mean,
of these
my
abilities and equipment
theories are
mere
flawed,
accessories
I
to
know.
Shadow's true power, the might of chaos itself. Even without an emerald on hand, Shadow can summon similar power, manifesting attacks like Black Tornado, Chaos Blast, or the deadly Chaos Spear.
But even though they totally asked for Dark Jerry to make Shadow, the Feds
So
got
who
spooked
would
and tried
win
to shut down the
between
project,
Shadow and
that's when
Sonic?
things
That is
went
the fight
bad.
I want to see.
Like, really bad.
Like an actual
Shadow was
breakdown.
successfully sealed away.
By the way,
but in
Shadow has lost
crossfire,
every
a
single
life
fight
was lost.
in Death
Maria.
Battle.
Locked up and super pissed
She
off,
looks like
Shadow
Alice
had
from
plenty
Alice
of
in
time to
Wonderland.
work on his angsty poetry, and Jerry had time to give him fake memories and a need for revenge against all humanity. Wiz, you think we're ever
He's
gonna
lost
find a
every
scientist
single
who
death
doesn't
battle.
go totally bonkers?
I mean, what about me?
So he's got to win this one, right?
Okay.
Well, since Maria
Got
was
to
Shadow's
win. They're not
only
gonna
real
kill
friend,
Shadow
revenge
again. That
seemed
would
like
be-
a good idea, which was a serious
That would be
problem
sad.
considering just how powerful he is.
He can teleport, slow down, or even stop time, and even time traveled a bit. And just like any teenage boy, he's got some serious mood swings he doesn't like to talk about.
Which can actually affect his abilities. With
That
negative
edgy
emotion,
rage.
his raw power intensifies. With positive emotion, he gains more control. But when it comes down to it, the government may have been right to worry. Shadow possesses so much power, even he can't always control it.
Chaos powers are crazy. Sonic once used all 7 of the Chaos Emeralds to literally rebuild the Earth.
This is why Shadow wears inhibitor rings, which limit how much chaos energy he can release at once. When he does remove them, what he loses in control is made up for by a massive increase in power, enough to match that of a whole Chaos Emerald. What? What are you looking at?
Is that, do you have a ring on your robot arm?
It was a gift?
Cool. Now, good luck with that. All the rings I've given out to people always get sent back eventually. Anyway, Spiky Head's so powerful, he teleported an entire space colony.
At least they're
and even
not getting
a giant
pawned
asteroid.
off.
Plus, he's held back this
He's getting
huge
his money
space
back.
plant monster.
And of course, tapping into the power of additional Chaos Emeralds increases his power to unbelievable heights.
By doing a tango with all 7, he can turn into
That's
Super
wrong.
Shadow.
Don't do
now,
that.
without power rings, this form can't stick around for more than a full minute. But while he's golden, he's got super enhanced abilities, is basically
Watch as I do my
invulnerable, and
space
he can fly.
twist.
Base Shadow's not only survived
space
being shot
spin.
out of a cannon, but he's just as tough as Sonic, who survived the space station Death Egg exploding right in front of him. Most impressively, as Super Shadow, he and Supersonic were fired into planet Aquarius, obliterating it. This would
Jesus.
take over a whole exaton of TNT.
So you've explained. All this happened because after 50 years of Shadow being trapped, Eggman himself released him to conquer the world. Sonic and crew had to stop him from destroying all mankind, but really he's so fast he'd wreck anyone's shit before they'd notice.
Shadow has dodged gunfire and destroyed
Agreed.
enemies without being seen, but his light speed attacks are stated as being exactly that, light speed. Almost 3 million meters
Light
per
beer.
second.
So Shadow's super strong and super fast. Makes sense he's a formidable enemy to just about anyone.
Lucky for our heroes, they inspired Shadow to regain his memories of Maria, who actually wanted him to protect humanity instead of, destroy it.
Yeah.
He may have
I remember
softened up,
that.
but he'll always be the edgy hedgehog we love to hate to love.
Understood. Initiating the mission now.
Okay, so he's James Bond. 10 years of death battle.
Thousands
Holy
of years
crap,
ago,
am I that
aliens
old?
that would come to be known as life fibers crashed to Earth. These parasites attached themselves to the most intelligent species they could find, humans.
And they even got humans to make them into clothes so it was easier for them to live on us. And provide viewers with gratuitous fan service.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, the life fibers helped humans evolve more quickly and soon just passively survived
Thanks for that,
as humanity
Japan.
developed.
Thank you.
But some weren't content with
Japan,
such passivity,
you
like
awesome
Ryuko, who
bastards.
had access to the original primordial life fiber that landed on Earth so long ago.
And humans are gonna human, so she and her husband experimented on that sucker like nobody's business.
They attempted to infuse fibers into both of their daughters. Their first daughter was too old for the experiment to be a success, and it appeared that their infant second daughter was also a failure. So Ryuko
Wow.
just threw her away.
Whoa, she threw away her baby? Kinda reminds me of how my dad just threw away our relationship.
Well, fortunately for this child, her father couldn't stand by Ryuko's
I guess that was some
decision
sort of
and
inner
rescued her,
monologue.
assuming the name Ishin Matoi, and raised this daughter himself. This is Ryuko.
Yeah, things were
It's a
okay
pretty good
for
story.
while, but it wasn't
kinda
a
a little
picnic at the
convoluted, but
Matoi
what
household.
Japanese anime
Ryuko and
isn't.
Ishin didn't always get along, so he shipped her off to boarding school to fight other people there instead of him. When she finally came home, she found dear old dad bleeding out, impaled by a weird-looking sword.
This was the first half of what would become her signature weapon, the scissor blades.
Yeah.
In Ishin's last moments, he urged Ryuko to find whoever wielded the other half of the weapon, the one who killed him.
Ryuko might not have known it, but the scissor blades were created by her father out of life fibers.
They're actually one of the only weapons that can cut and destroy life fibers, which is important when your opponents are all using, life fibers.
I would say we take a shot every time we say life fiber, but you'd definitely die, Wiz.
Yeah, I'd be dead.
And do not try that at home. Anyway, with the quest of revenge and half a scissor blade, she started hunting down her father's killer. But she couldn't do it by herself, so she found a skimpy sailor suit to help her out. Yeah, here's that fan service thing I was telling you
yeah.
about.
This is
Giggity,
Senketsu,
giggity.
a living suit made from life fibers, also known as a kamui. Now, there's plenty of clothing out there made with some life fiber, but a kamui like Senketsu is unique in that it's made of 100% life fiber. And yes, I said living suit.
Wait, Ryuko! These assassins can't hear me!
I've never heard the English translation
not
here.
creepy
The
at
English
all.
dub.
Not just
Never
anyone
heard
can
it.
wear Senketsu.
That's the first time
as
I
they
heard
have
it.
to successfully bond with
And I'm
him for
sorry
the
that you
process
guys had to go
work.
through that.
Lucky for Ryuko, she absolutely could.
I guess it
in
wasn't
no
that
small
bad,
part
but
thanks
still.
to the life fibers infused within her body when she was an infant.
See, Mom, you trash person, it did work. And when she and Senketsu learned how to work together,
trash
there wasn't
person,
much that
Mom.
could stand in their way. He's more than just a sailor outfit.
As a life fiber construct, Senketsu can absorb other life fibers to increase his own power, allowing him to transform to gain new abilities.
His Senjin form makes him super spiky, and his Shifu form turns Ryuko into a badass fighting rocket.
Yep.
He's also able to combine both the Senjin and Shipu forms for more versatility. Admittedly, though, each of these transformations comes at a cost for
was an
Ryuko as
epic
they're
fight,
fueled by
man.
Senketsu consuming her blood. This is most dangerous in his berserker form that occurs when Ryuko gets too upset and Senketsu loses control. If not stopped in time, she could die from too much blood loss.
But most impressive is when Ryuko straight up goes flying Super Saiyan and Senketsu turns into his Kisaragi form. It's way more powerful and uses even more of her
Animation
blood.
is so
What's
cool.
The deal? Is Senketsu a vampire?
Well, a popular theory suggests that it's all a metaphor for puberty. Senketsu pulling out Ryuko's blood is symbolic of menstruation.
Oh, God.
And the skimpier outfits visualize acceptance of sexuality
Just stop.
and adulthood.
Just stop.
Except she's a teenager who already went through puberty.
We don't have
Wiz,
to
do
go
you have a
through this.
daughter?
No.
I thought so. At least having life fiber DNA means she has crazy abilities on top of
We don't have to
Senketsu's
bring that into
transformation.
this.
Like insane
You just
super
enjoy
fast
anime.
healing.
Basically, life fibers restore themselves so quickly that Ryuko's
God.
body starts regenerating before a blade has finished cutting through her. Unless someone is quick enough to cut through her body before this regeneration begins, she can survive almost anything.
She's been stabbed and sliced tons of times, including completely in half, and even had her heart ripped out of her chest. Can we get this chick as the next guest character in Mortal Kombat? I mean, they're taking basically anybody these days, so...
Her strength is incredible. At one point, she had to blast a hole through a layer of life fibers surrounding the entire planet. Life fibers are stated to be harder than solid steel, so to pull this off, she must have struck with a force equivalent to over 650 exatons of TNT.
Wow.
Which means she'd be able to take a hit that strong too. But with all these powers and more, Ryuko finally found her father's killer.
And completed the rending
I
scissors.
remember that scene.
These
Her
swords
arms
can
got cut off.
casually cut through skyscrapers
That was so
and have
odd.
some super forms of their own. Decapitation mode extends the blades for better slicing and dicing, while alumni mode makes them so gigantic they eclipse the freaking earth. What is this show?
Next to Ryuko,
It's an amazing
one scissor
show.
blade
Watch
is
it.
normally about
I'm telling you.
2.5 feet long. Scaling up, the alumni mode appears to be about 1,017 times larger, weighing well over 3 million tons. If you have a pair of normal scissors at home, imagine lifting 50 billion of those all at once. That's what this is like.
She can slice through 200 tennis balls 5 times each in less than a second, which us in the scientifically community call fast as f***.
Or 8,000 times faster than sound. And she rocketed into the atmosphere in less than 18 seconds, which means her flying speed can reach Mach 500.
Wait. Why is everyone naked?
Ryuko may not have had the easiest upbringing, but after dedicating herself to revenge for so long and
I'm
yet
not gonna
saving
spoil
the
that. You
entire
have to watch it.
planet, she had become something unexpected. A hero.
Let's go! Gonna slice your ass in half!
Okay, so the voice actress for her in the English is okay.
Bets are set. We run the data through
Very
all
close.
possibilities.
It's
The
time
same
for a
inflection and tone as the Japanese voice actress. Here we go. I hope she wins. I really do. I mean, I don't want
Cut me off, asshat!
Shadow to lose.
Who cares?
Ryuko, maybe we should...
Oh, yeah?
That's exactly how the transformation happens in the anime. You hear all that slapping and all that. It's freaking amazing. Oh wow. She actually hit him. I figured his speed would probably get her killed. And that too, the chaos control stuff.
Anticipating you. You should anticipate him instead.
Oh goodness.
No shit, stupid!
Ooh, this is... oh god. These chaos control powers are gonna be pretty dirty though.
Let's get faster! Shape
Jet mode.
Aw, did your mommy pack that sword for you?
It's seriously the first I've ever heard of Shadow's sword. Oh.
Careful. That hurts.
Yeah.
Have a little faith.
Yeah. Life fibers put her back together. That must have been a hell of a hit to cause that much of a reaction.
Behold my power.
Has he got all 6 Chaos Emeralds too?
He's so lucky.
Okay. Or all 7 Chaos Emeralds. I can't remember how many Chaos Emeralds there are. I'm sorry. Here we go. We're going Super Saiyan Scissor Lady. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right. It sounded like Cardi B at the Grammys. Good God. Oh shit. Surely it's got to be too slow, right?
Sayonara, dipshit.
Yeah. Oh, he let. That was her biggest move, I'm pretty sure, so she's dead.
Chaos blast.
What a way to go. There's only so many people he can lose to.
I'm the coolest.
I'm the coolest.
KO! You know, we made fun of how little clothing Ryuko was wearing, but Shadow's been naked the whole time.
Armed with Senkets, her scissor
Wears
blades,
the
and her
shoes.
life fiber buffs, Ryuko was definitely a match
I am
for
disappointed,
Shadow
yes.
at first.
Yeah,
But
with her awesome strength combined with
he
her
used a hell of an
insane
attack
endurance,
to kill her,
Space Form
so-
Shadow was in a lot of trouble.
So she
But
didn't
even
go
then,
out like
it
a
wasn't
wuss.
a surefire win for the Rocket Chick.
Outside of his super form, Shadow never withstood anything on the scale of Ryuko's hole in the life fibers surrounding Earth. At her maximum power, she could have easily dealt a killing blow if she could catch him. Shadow
Yeah.
could keep up with Sonic the Hedgehog, whose race against a black hole proves he can move over 260,000 times faster than sound. Far faster than anything Ryuko's shown, and more than quick enough to slice through a life fiber before it has time to heal.
Once the red and black Hedgehog turned red and gold, Ryuko didn't really have a way to take him down. I mean, Super Shadow's Chaos powers use all 7 Chaos
7.
Emeralds, which can
My
move
bad.
pieces of the Earth around.
I was thinking I was getting the
Considering Earth's
Dragon
total
Balls
mass
mixed
and
up with the
speed at which
Chaos
each
Emerald.
piece was moved, this would
But
require
apparently there's
exerting
7 of
energy
each, so-
equivalent to 1.6 decillion joules, which
Joules.
translates to
You-
over
you need to see my joules.
2,800 zetatons of TNT.
Family
That's a ton
jewels.
of power. A lot more than Ryuko's biggest hits. Even 1 Chaos Emerald is enough to match Ryuko's best. And considering Shadow can match the power of an emerald when he takes off those inhibitors, he had better odds of winning even without going super.
Ryuko put up an amazing
Well, could
fight
you imagine
over
if he
the
didn't go
ages, but
super
Shadow's
in the
unmatched
animation
power
to kill her?
and speed proved too much for
He
Our
would have
Lady
been
in black and red.
Hey, he's
Or
pretty
they're
beat
probably
up
all
about it,
talking
too.
about how he
Do you
didn't
know
have
what
to
he
go
said when he
super,
was
period.
asked what his favorite anime
Well, now they
is?
are, definitely, because
I like the one with the edgy girl and the scissor blade.
It's canon. No, really.
In clothing, the Hedgehog couldn't be overshadowed, and Ryuko's life fiber was snipped.
The winner is Shadow the Hedgehog.
these puns are
Hope you
getting
guys enjoyed
desperate.
that episode of Death Battle. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell so you're notified about more videos. And in the meantime, watch one of these videos.
I like
by
his new
clicking the box down
hairstyle.
below.
He's got going there. Oh, Lex Luthor. Versus Dr. fucking Doom? Are you crazy? We got Sex Luthor versus Dr. Doom. Oh my god, that's gonna be so epic. Dude, I hope that's 3D. I want to see that in 3D. That will be amazing. Oh my god. Like, holy crap, dude. I mean, basically, Dr. Doom is like the man in like Marvel Comics. He's super strong. He's ridiculous. And then Lex Luthor, he goes up against Superman all the time. So, you know, he can bring so much to the table already. So I can't wait to see that fight. Again, I'm sad my girl lost, but Shadow, he needed a win. What is it, like 3-0 or 3-1 now? Like, he just getting trashed. Yeah, the Sonic fans needed a win. They needed their edgy edgelord to take the day and win the game. And I'm happy for him. And, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. I'm SpectralStar. Oh my wamo. Kodoku.
He may have softened up, but he'll always be the edgy hedgehog we love to hate to love.
Understood. Initiating